This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
Good Wednesday morning, everybody. I'm Deb Goodrich and on the road again. This morning I'm in Garden City and we're at the park. I'm actually babysitting this morning. We're at the park waiting for the zoo to open, and the park is lovely, and there's so many folks out here that take advantage of the hiking trails to walk around, and we're going to get outside here in a minute. Yeah, that's my granddaughter in the background, practicing for when she takes over for me on Around Kansas. Hey, lots of great stuff coming up. Chisholm Trail event coming up. I'll share some more about that on our Facebook page on Around Kansas. And then I want to let you know about the voting for the Kansas Music Hall of Fame. That is going on right now, and you can join the Kansas Music Hall of Fame. Go to their website, and then you can nominate or you can vote on folks. And when I think of folks who have been inducted into the Kansas Music Hall of Fame, of course, the Pottawatomie County, the Pot County Pork and Bean Band comes to mind. And those folks had a huge crowd when they were inducted into the Kansas Music Hall of Fame a few years ago. And that is a great segue into a segment that Cynthia Naughton shared with me that will be up in just a few minutes about the Pottawatomie County Courthouse. It's a gorgeous courthouse, and the residents there are working on saving that. Yeah, I hear the train whistles. We've got birds and trains, and gosh, it's just a great morning. I hope it's a great morning wherever you are. Yeah, Miss Priss just learned to say some new words. She got tubes put in her ears. She was having a lot of trouble hearing, and now that she has tubes and can hear, she's giving Grandma a run for her money. I'll tell you that. Aren't you, Miss Priss? I'll have to put her on camera here before we go. Again, lots of great things coming up. Just got back from Arizona, where I visited my dear friend Michelle Martin, and we went up to Prescott and spent a day in Prescott and visited the Charlotte Hall Museum in Prescott. And you know, I look for Kansas connections wherever I go, and there were some great ones. We got to spend quite a bit of time in the buildings and the gardens there, and it was just so lovely. Connections, Charlotte Hall herself is from Lincoln County, Kansas, and that was pretty cool. And then one of the artists featured in the museum was Willard Page, who's from Whiting, where my grandsons live. So that was pretty interesting. So we'll be doing segments on them in the near future. Another big Kansas connection they had was the John Fremont House. John C. Fremont was the territorial governor of Arizona at one time. And gosh, that guy traveled Kansas so many times. One of my favorite stories is when he and Julia Stinson from out at Tecumseh rode up Burnett's Mound and were picking wildflowers and surveying the landscape from that vantage point. So wherever I go,